Okay. Hi guys, this is Sumi Kata coming to you from Medellin, Colombia. And last week I spoke to you guys about the Celestine prophecy and explained that I'm going to be making videos about the 9 insights. So last week I made a stop motion about the first insight, noticing synchronicity. And I decided that today I will make another video before I start 2 and 3 to just explain more in detail and use references from the video as well as the book. So, the first, oh yes, of course, the book. Here's my book, here's my notes, take a look, there we go. And I will be going through these points and explaining and all of that. So, first of all, noticing synchronicity. Let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever realized those tiny coincidences that happen throughout your day, throughout your life? And when you realize them, it's kind of like a little bit of excitement. You really feel like, wow, that's interesting. Let me use an example. In the book, there is a guy, the main character, and how the movie starts is that he loses his job. They lay him off because they can't afford to have that many people anymore. So he goes home feeling sad. His ex-girlfriend calls him on the phone and says, hey, I really need to meet with you. So he goes to meet with her. And she speaks about a prophecy in Peru where a priest had found 9 scrolls of insights. And that when she was there, he was the person that she couldn't stop thinking about as someone who needed to go to Peru. He finds it very strange and all, but he goes home thinking about it. And when he gets home, he takes his mail out of the mailbox, he puts it down, and he goes to sleep. The next morning he wakes up and he sees that there is a pamphlet of traveling to Peru in his mail. Coincidence right there. Why is it that he got fired? Then he got his girlfriend telling him about Peru, and then when he got home he had a pamphlet in his mail about Peru. So it goes on to him getting on an airplane, booking the ticket, and in the airplane he meets a man speaking about exactly what he was going there to find out, right? He was going there to find out about these prophecies, and he met this man there in the airplane going there for the exact same reason. That is another coincidence. Okay, so many coincidences lead up to bizarre events. Okay, so they happen unconsciously at first, and most of us don't notice them. Most of us don't notice the random coincidence that happen every day in our lives. And this is something that he didn't notice, right? And the more it started happening, the more he started paying attention and realizing, wow, these coincidences are very strange. So, tiny miracles steering us. Okay, this is one of my notes. So, it says, meaningful coincidences are tiny miracles steering us. So, in this context, in the movie, right, he has all these tiny coincidences, but they're steering him in a direction. They are taking him to a place that he needs to go to. And if you just pay attention in your day-to-day life, you will realize how many tiny coincidences push you to what you're doing without you realizing. Okay, guided by spiritual connection to the unfolding of our intended destiny. Okay, so this guy had to go. He had to go there because he had a destiny that was calling to him, and these small miracle coincidences got him in that direction. If he had not taken action on those coincidences, those things pushing him towards where he was going, he would not have uncovered all the amazing things that he uncovered. He met the woman of his dreams in the movie. He reached a whole new spiritual insight of life. He really opened up to so many things, and to him that was incredible, right? But if he never took action on that, he would never have gotten there. So think to yourself, how many times in your life do you not take action on small coincidences purely because you are completely unaware of them? How often? And the main thing that is important in all of this is having that need in you to question things that happen. I mean, I know so many people who just go through life and they don't question anything. They just move along and whatever happens, happens, right? They don't really pay attention to what's going on in their life. But when you start paying attention and you notice these coincidences and you question them, that is when the magic happens. That is when you realize that you are being guided towards your greatness. And if you really take on that and take action on it, amazing things could happen for you. Okay, I'm going to be reading an extract out of the book for you that really resonated with me, and I would like to give you my opinion of these two extracts. So the first one, we are looking for fulfillment in our lives, and we won't put up with anything that seems to bring us down. This restless searching is what's behind the me first attitude, and it's affecting everyone from Wall Street to street gangs. Okay, the second extract is, when it comes to relationships, we're so demanding that we're making them near impossible. Okay, so my thought on the first one, the me first attitude. This is very relevant in life, and it affects us from Wall Street to gangs. How often have you noticed in yourself and in others that you always pay attention to me first? Me first. Everything has to be about me, and very little do you think about the other people on the other side, right? People are so self-consumed by ourselves, including me. We have those moments where nothing else matters and all we care about is ourselves. But in reality, if we went more towards caring about everyone as we care about ourselves, the world would be a much better and loving environment, right? Think about how much better the world would be if all of us cared about everyone as much as we cared about ourselves. So that is a very important phrase that really struck home to me, that really made me realize, like, shit, wow, this is so true. Okay, and then when it comes to relationships, okay, like this is seriously something I have to express. Frustration, unfolding horribly right here. Relationships. How many people get divorced nowadays? How many people cheat on their partner? How many people break up with partners? How many people have a different relationship every week? How often does that happen? Really, pay attention to how often this happens in the world. And why? Because we are all so demanding, and if we don't get what we want, we just kind of like push it to the side and go for another one, hoping they'll fall in with everything we want. I'm not saying that people are not right for each other, okay? So many people are not right for each other, and in that case, it's understandable, but it has become too much. It has become abnormal, it has become ridiculous. And after all of that, my last message to you guys out of the first insight is really the secret to all of this, the secret to the magic, the secret to paying attention, to really taking action on those steps is to focus on these small coincidences, pay attention to them, look for them, and take action on them. And that's the first insight. So I really resonate with this. It really shouts out to me as, yes, this is correct. I mean, it might not be the universal truth, and it might be written based on fiction, but if you read the book and you watch the movie, it really resonates with the inner human ability to love and to give love and to be one, which we have lost. So that's it from me, guys. If you like this video, click on the thumbs up button, press subscribe, follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, and you will be hearing from me much more often. And I hope you follow the next 8 insights, and that is it from me. And guys, remember to embrace constant improvement. Bye.